We're expecting a fall in platinum supplies in 2012, and that's primarily because of the difficulties that we've seen in South Africa this year, with an awful lot of disruption to production, illegal strikes, safety stoppages still an issue, and the closure of some marginal operations. Well, our forecast for supplies from South Africa this year is 4.25 million ounces. Now that takes into account our estimates of the losses of production right up to the end of September, bearing in mind, of course, that we prepare these numbers over the summer. So that amounted to somewhere between 300 and 350,000 ounces of production lost directly as a result of strikes and stoppages over that period. Of course, that number is rising and continuing to rise. So by the end of the year, we would expect to see a larger impact on South African supplies. It's been a positive year for investment in platinum. We've seen positive investment in all three of the sectors where physical platinum goes in that market: in the large bar market in Japan, in small coins and bars, and in the ETF market. And the ETF market is the big one. That tends to move with price, so holdings tend to increase with a rising price. We've seen good investment in ETFs in the last couple of months as prices have moved higher, and that's why we're expecting to see positive inflows this year into ETFs. Going forward, for supplies for 2013, I think for both platinum and palladium we would be relatively bearish, in the sense that clearly disruption in South Africa, even if the current strikes are resolved, the mining industry here is in a difficult situation, and has been for some time, with the safety stoppage issue, with the illegal strikes, with rising costs. It's a difficult time for the industry, so we really don't see any prospect of platinum or palladium supplies from South Africa increasing next year. For palladium, the other factor is Russian stocks, and we've seen a big decline in sales of palladium from Russian stocks this year. And next year, all other things being equal, we would expect to see the Russian stock issue go away and there be no more sales from that source. Although, of course, Russia continues to produce quite large amounts of palladium from the Norilsk nickel mine.